to record again. Earlier today, I went live and it didn't upload. So let's try again. I'm hoping that for whatever reason, it seems that the evening seems to go better. So we're reading in 1 Samuel chapter 4. And we'll ask the Lord to open thou mine eyes that I may behold wondrous things out of thy law. We had a good service tonight in church and the study that we did and completed in prayer time. So if you have your Bibles, go ahead and join me in 1 Samuel chapter 4. As we continue in the life of Samuel, we see that the Philistine enemies and oppressors of Israel are again coming against Israel. So chapter 4 verse 1 says, "And the word of Samuel came to all Israel. Now Israel went out against the Philistine to battle and pitched beside Ebenezer. And the Philistines pitched in Aphaz. And the Philistines put themselves in array against Israel. And when they joined battle, Israel was smitten before the Philistines. And they slew of the army in the field about 4,000 men. And when the people were come into the camp, the elders of Israel said, Wherefore hath the Lord smitten us today before the Philistines? Let us fetch the ark of the covenant of the Lord out of Shiloh unto us, that when it cometh among us, it may save us out of the hand of our enemies. So the people went to Shiloh, that they might bring from thence the ark of the covenant of the Lord of hosts, which dwelt between the cherubims. And the two sons of Eli, Hophni, and Phinehas were with the ark of the covenant of God. And when the ark of the covenant of the Lord came, and the camp of all Israel shouted with a great shout, so that the earth rang again. And when the Philistine heard the noise of the shout, they said, What meaneth the noise of this great shout in the camp of the Hebrews? And they understand that the ark of the Lord was come into the camp. And the Philistines were afraid, for they said, God is come into the camp. And they said, Woe unto us, for there hath not been such a thing heretofore. Woe unto us, who shall deliver us out of the hand of those mighty gods? These are the gods that smote the Egyptians with all the plagues in the wilderness. Be strong and quit yourselves like men, O ye Philistines, that ye be not servants unto the Hebrews, as they have been to you. Quit yourselves like men and fight. And the Philistines fought, and Israel were smitten, and fled every man into his tent. And there was a great slaughter, for there fell of Israel 30,000 footmen. And the ark of God was taken, and the two sons of Eli, Hophni, and Phinehas were slain. And there was a man of Benjamin out of the army, came to Shiloh the same day with his clothes rent, and the earth upon his head. Hello, and if you're just joining me, we are reading in 1 Samuel chapter 4, verse 13. And when he came, lo, Eli sat upon a seat by the wayside, watching, for his heart trembled for the ark of God. And when the man came into the city and told it, all the city cried out. And when Eli heard the noise of the crying, he said, What meaneth the noise of this tumult? And the man came in hastily and told Eli. Now Eli was 98 years old, and his eyes were dim, that he could not see. And the man said unto Eli, I am he that came out of the army, and I fled today out of the army. And he said, What is there done, my son? And the messenger answered and said, Israel is fled before the Philistines, and there hath been also a great slaughter among the people. And thy two sons also, Hophni and Phinehas, are dead, and the ark of God is taken. Oh, that's a large blow right there. A lot happened right there. Verse 18, And it came to pass when he made mention of the ark of God that he fell off of the seat backward by the side of the gate, and his neck brake. And he died, for he was an old man and heavy. And he had judged Israel 40 years. And his daughter-in-law, Phinehas' wife, was with child, near to be delivered. And when she heard the tidings that the ark of God was taken, and there her father-in-law and her husband were dead, she bowed herself and travailed, and her pains came upon her. And about the time of her death, the woman that stood by her said, Fear not, thou hast borne a son. But she answered not, neither did she regard it. And she named the child Ichabod, saying, The glory is departed from Israel, because the ark of God was taken, and because of her father-in-law and her husband. And she said, The glory is departed from Israel, for the ark of God is taken. How sad. And so in chapter 4, we see that the pagan nature of Israel is again seen. They think of the ark as almost like a good luck charm, like that if they had the ark of God, that they would win all their battles. But that was not so. So what did the Philistines say to encourage each other? They told each other to be strong and to act like men and fight. And what piece of new causes causes Eli to fall backwards? Basically, that his sons were dead and the ark of God was taken. And what does Ichabod mean? It means that the glory had departed. And so the ark of God was taken, the father in the law, which was Phineas, was dead, and now the son's name is Ichabod, and it's showing that the glory of God is taken. And so um, this is a very sad point in Israel at this time, because they have been defeated by the Philistines and the ark of God had been stolen. So we'll see tomorrow what happens with them. But before we finish up for today, we're going to read Psalm 10, Psalm chapter 10. And it says, "Why standest thou afar off, O Lord? Why hidest thou thyself in the time of trouble? The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of the sight. As for all his enemies, he puffed at them. He has said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking place of the village. In the secret place doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth them in his net. He croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. He has said in his heart, God hath forgotten. He hath hidden his face, he will never see it. Arise, O Lord, O God, lift up thine hand, forget not the humble. Wherefore doth the wicked contemn God? He has said in his heart, thou wilt not require it. Thou hast seen it, for thou beholdest mischief and spite, to requite it with thy hand. The poor committeth himself unto thee. Thou art the helper of the fatherless. Break thou the arm of the wicked, and the evil man seeketh out his wickedness till thou find none. The Lord is king for ever and ever, and the heathen are perished out of his land. Lord, thou hast heard the desire of the humble. Thou wilt prepare the heart. Thou wilt cause thine ear to hear, to judge the fatherless and the oppressed, that the man of the earth may no more oppress." So we have our Bible verse that we're learning, and that's Micah 6:8. He has shown thee, O man, what is good, and what did the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. So I pray that you are continuing in the Word each day, and we will continue tomorrow and find out more about, about Samuel, about the Israelites, what's happening with the Philistines now that they took the Ark of God. Is that going so well for them? Well, we'll find out tomorrow as we continue in the Word. Have a blessed night.